Grace and peace to you, and congratulations, Fourth Church, on the celebration of your 150th anniversary. My name is Brian Ellison. I'm Executive Director of the Covenant Network of Presbyterians. We are, just like the name says, a network of hundreds of congregations and thousands of Presbyterians across the country who are committed together to building a church that is more inclusive and affirming of LGBTQIA plus people. We've sought to change church policies and in recent years sought to educate and equip and engage congregations as they seek to live into the promises of those policies that have been changed together with others over the last 25 years. You know, the Covenant Network of Presbyterians history is inextricably bound up with Fourth Presbyterian Church, and so is the hope of our continuing work. It would be impossible to talk about our ministry without talking about Fourth Church. From the very first days, in fact, and I believe this is true, there is no other congregation in the whole Presbyterian Church USA that has had either a minister or a church member on our board of directors for every day of our existence, beginning with co-founding moderator John Buchanan to the present day, where one of your pastors, Lucy Forster Smith, and one of your church members, Sam Evans, serve on our board of directors. The truth is that your support and involvement in our work goes far beyond the participation of several individuals. You have hosted our national conference twice at your church. You're the only congregation that has done that. That engaged dozens, maybe hundreds of volunteers and staff, welcoming hundreds of Presbyterians from all over the country. You've also welcomed us for regional events. You've welcomed us for planning retreats and board meetings. You've had our leaders as teachers in your classrooms and even invited me to be a preacher in your pulpit, and which honestly was one of the honors of my ministry. There is no way to talk about our work without talking about our partnership with you. That includes your financial support through the years as one of your mission benefactors and beneficiaries, and we are incredibly grateful for that. But I'll tell you what I am most grateful for of all. It is the way Fourth Presbyterian Church has modeled what it means to be a faithful witness, to be a church that welcomes all people, including people whose sexual orientation or gender identity might have caused them to feel excluded or be excluded from other churches. You have been advocates in church and in society. You've been bold. You've risked controversy, but at the same time, you've sought to tell that message of inclusion and welcome with an irenic spirit, with a longing for justice that seeks to build up the church, not drive it further apart. And so all I can say is thank you. I was invited in making this video to offer a word of challenge or encouragement. And beyond my gratitude and my appreciation for all you've done, there's not much more I can say except this. Keep it up. The work isn't finished. They're as welcome as an LGBTQIA plus person might feel in your pews or in your pulpit. There are still thousands of congregations in our church and of course in other churches where that isn't the case. There is more work to do. And so keep up that faithful witness. Keep telling the story that God loves all people. And thank you. Thank you again for your support of the Covenant Network, for being such a partner with us, part of our history. We are honored to be a part of yours. Congratulations.